welcome back. The next time you and your friends are headed out to dinner, try swinging by a tapas restaurant. Everybody can order a wide variety of dishes served on the smaller plates, but then you put them all together, you got one big meal, everybody's sharing. Gypsy Kitchen Executive Chef Matthew Ridgway is here to showcase a couple of items from his Tapas Tuesday menu. Chef, good morning.
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
I was telling him during the commercial break, I went to your website just to check out menus. That's my thing. I'm a foodie. I just like to do that. Everything on the menu looks fantastic.
Great.
What's the inspiration for the menu?
Well, we are Spanish bent, but we also we dabble in, because Spain was, Italian and Middle Eastern and North African, so a lot of different cultures in Spanish food. So it's not just paella and chicken croquetas. There's a lot more to it than just those couple of dishes.
And that's a history of tapas. It started in Spain, correct?
Yep. Yeah, it's a way of eating, and it's a style. The sun goes down much later in Spain, so people literally will eat midday and then actually siesta because it's so hot, and then go back to work, and then start eating again up until 10 o'clock.
I can hang out in Spain.
Yeah.
Oh, really good. That sounds good. So what are we making today?
We are making a chickpea pancake with
Nice.
torn herbs and farmer's cheese.
Oh, excellent. What do you have here? All the ingredients that you brought today.
Okay, so our chickpea pancake is pretty simple. It's chickpea, extra virgin olive oil, and eggs. The chickpea flour is gluten-free, which is nice, but it's also it's about the olive oil, so we use extra virgin olive oil when we do fry the chickpea pancake. And then we make a salad with a little bit of fried garlic, fried parsley, and then some torn herbs. We have a little bit of baby arugula, some mint, some basil, and some parsley.
That's a lot of, oh man, that's tasty. Let me bring you your mixture here, Matt.
Okay.
This is what it all looks like all together here.
Yeah, this is it. So it's pretty simple. It looks like a thin crepe, but it doesn't have any actual flour into it. It's just chickpea flour, and it's really all about the olive oil. So we actually make them in these large cast iron pans. It's a little easier at home to get a Teflon pan going. We'll actually add the extra virgin olive oil in, and we'll take it to where it hits its smoking point, which is usually you don't with extra virgin olive oil, but when you want to cook it, so you start to see smoking a little bit, and then the chickpea is actually it's a really thin. It looks like it's not going to come together,
right?
But when we put it in, and then we're basically kind of frying it.
And do you watch it like a regular pancake, like when it bubbles on the top, that's when it's ready to flip? Or
kind of, yeah. I mean, you're going to see that it's going to start to coalesce around the edges, and that's what you want. You want to get, if you look at the finished ones, you want it to be a little bit crispy on the edges, and actually have the the flour start to get a little bit brown on there.
While that's cooking, what's your history? When did you start cooking? When you were young?
When I was younger.
Yeah.
My mom was a really good cook, and my dad was a terrible cook. And so the impetus was when my mom went away, my dad would cook, and I would need to eat something better than what my dad cooked. He was more of like cooking in a crock pot, and everything kind of was gray.
Yeah. That's a great story.
Yeah.
So let's talk about your Tapas Tuesday. By the way, I love their motto. What is it? Travel like a gypsy, eat like a king.
Yep.
I love that.
Oh, thank you very much.
So let's talk Tapas Tuesdays.
Okay.
Is it your full menu there? Are there certain items that people can order?
Yeah, I mean, we actually do, for like almost like a happy hour, and we do the smaller version of our tapas, but our tapas are, wide range of dishes from small to a little bit larger, and the smaller, what we call the pinchos, and then the larger ones are, meant to be all shared. So for us, it's more like a party than anything else.
Yeah.
For us, it's not just, we just don't want to, be a restaurant that you come to just eat, but you want to have a good time with eating and drinking and family. And that's
As it should be.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Let's make sure we let everybody know where you guys located.
We're located in the Buckhead Atlanta complex on Far Road in Peachtree.
Nice area.
Yep, so on the second floor. So you can see on the top that the olive oil is kind of, and then you can either take a spatula and flip it, but I just
you do it the fancy way. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the browning on that.
So you want to have this on the edges. Actually, we'd like to have it a little bit darker.
That's the best part.
It is the best part. It's nice and crunchy.
Yeah. I will be sampling.
Yep.
Trust this, chef.
Yeah, it's good, and these are great. This is more very rustic food. And then we make actually a farmer's cheese, like a cultured cheese. But the good thing is that you could combine like 3 cheeses together, like a soft goat cheese, like a feta to give it a little bit of sourness to it.
Speaking my language, chef.
Yeah, it's good, and we spice it with a za'atar spice, which is, you know, a combination like a Middle Eastern mix with a little bit of sumac and savory and oregano and thyme. And
Can
then
you hear my happy palate? Can you hear it? It's,
I can.
It's dancing right now. Well, we're going to put this recipe on our website. But for more information on Gypsy Kitchen, today's chickpea pancake recipe, just click on the viewer information story under the Fox 5 Atlanta app. Enjoy, and listen, it's Tuesday, so head on out to